I don't know. You guys, hello, welcome to an exciting edition of Jeffrey Show Live. I'm sorry, I'm your host, Jeffrey Taylor, but I can't spend too much time on the intro because I am still fuming from the SummerSlam ending. I don't care how bad you guys wanted Brock Lesnar to lose the championship. Is that the moment? Is that the reaction that you guys want? Is Roman Reigns your champion? That's what you guys wanted? That was the moment that you guys really wanted. All these months, 504 days. That is what you guys begged for. You guys made it undeniable for anything else to happen. But that's what y'all wanted. You guys are a freaking joke. Are you serious? The biggest party of the summer, SummerSlam. The second biggest pay-per-view of the year after WrestleMania. Roman Reigns win the championship so awkwardly. But that's what you guys wanted. That is what you guys really wanted. Brock Lesnar today ended the 6th longest WWE title reign in the history of the company because you guys wanted Roman Reigns to be champion. Really? Really? The pop, the annotations, everything was just a dud. But that's what y'all wanted. Let me just clap it up because I'm not about to be seen as a hater on YouTube. Let me clap it up for y'all. I am not about to be known as a hater on YouTube. Like, let's give y'all, how about a round of applause? I said a standing ovation. On a serious note, you guys, the match actually wasn't bad. It was quick, it was awkward towards the end, how it ended abruptly, but the match actually wasn't that bad, you guys. Brock Lesnar was stunned from the get-go when Braun Strowman came out, and it seemed like he was going to cash in the Money in the Bank, make it a triple threat match or something along that range, but he just wanted to make a speech that he wasn't going to cash it in behind someone's back. Well, duh, like we knew that from the jump. Like, why'd you have to do that? But it actually served the purpose in Brock Lesnar losing the championship. Brock Lesnar was so mighty Kong, mighty Joe Young into this matchup where he felt like he could beat Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman like he did last year. But Braun Strowman wasn't actually in the match this year, so it caused him a distraction, which ultimately caused him to lose to the Universal Championship. Paul Heyman was shook. There was no swerves. There was no turns. As you guys wanted, Roman Reigns won. Dare I say it? He won clean. He finally beat Brock Lesnar after years and years and years of trying. And that was our main event. It wasn't a bad main event. It wasn't the best main event. But it wasn't a bad main event. It seemed like the WWE crowd in Brooklyn wasn't too upset about it at all. And as they should be. But Roman Reigns is officially your new Universal Champion, and we'll see the fallout of it all on Monday Night Raw since Roman Reigns will not be taking any breaks, as he said. That was like his big pun. In addition to that, we had Becky Lynch that turned heel on the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte. Charlotte has won back the Women's Championship. Woo! She defeated Carmella for the championship as well as Becky Lynch, and now she is the SmackDown Live Women's Champion. Going into that October's all-women's pay-per-view, Becky Lynch was not having it. She even shot post-match about Sasha, Bayley, and the 4 Horsemen. So any regards that you have 4 Horsemen versus 4 Horsemen, that's dead, son. That is dead. Becky is not fooling with it at all. You'd be interested to see Becky in this role. I'm intrigued. It's something different. This is something that people have been wanting. It was like arguably the biggest pop of the night was Becky Lynch when she finally slapped Charlotte. The match itself wasn't that good, but why spend that much time on it? Carmella was in the match. What do you really expect? The match of the night had to be Seth Rollins win the Intercontinental Championship against Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler had on these fancy tights that include the Intercontinental Championship. Seth Rollins had on the Infinity Stones on the bottoms, and he also looked like he was a Beauty and the Beast. In the sense, he had Dean Ambrose in the corner, which you guys begged and begged and begged for him to turn heel. Well, guess what? It didn't happen. Drew McIntyre at ringside acting like he was afraid of Dean Ambrose. I can't wait to see what's going to happen with these 4 men after such a spectacular showing. It's such that Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose didn't actually have a program, and there was in the shadows of Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler. But it was a win-win ultimately when Seth Rollins kicked it off at the end with a super kick and burning the house down with a curb stomp to get back the Intercontinental Championship that he should have never, ever, ever lost. Congrats, Seth Rollins. Congrats. I got lost by steps there. In addition to that, Daniel Bryan was very upset about losing to The Miz. He went off to it to his wife, Brie Bella. Shouts to the Bella twins that was at the show the entire night. That was plugged in here, there, here, and there. That was plugging in everything they could and more. The Bellas are definitely a centerpiece in the WWE division. Whether you guys like it or not, they've done a lot for WWE, so WWE is going to do a lot for the Bella twins. If you guys can't understand that's how business works, then maybe one day you'll finally understand it. Daniel Bryan felt like he was cheated, robbed of it. Maurice, Miz, involvement and everything. 8 years in making the feud culminated with the Miz winning the matchup. The right man won. Even though I would prefer for Daniel Bryan to win, the right man kind of won. But my question is, Daniel Bryan, are you renegotiating? Are you re-signing that contract? Or are you leaving in September? That is my questions. And this should talk about all these signings. Shouts to the bro, Matt Riddle, for signing with NXT. So, since we're talking about titles and the Bella Twins in a sense, let's go to the Raw Women's Championship where Ronda Rousey won the Raw Women's Championship from Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss just announced that she'll be challenging Trish Stratus at the all-females, all-women's Revolution pay-per-view called Evolution in October. Now she's no longer the champion. Rousey put a hurting on her. The match itself was a dub. It was boring, but she destroyed Alexa Bliss as expected. She is your new champion. Natalya Hart, great pop, really honorable. Sorry about the loss. Rest in peace, Jim the Anvil Hart. The Bella Twins coming out to celebrate with Ronda Rousey was completely awkward and completely weird. I don't understand it, but I guess it is what it is. Shout out to Ronda Rousey for showing her humanity while kissing her husband at the post-match celebration. I'm happy for her, and she's treating it like it's a big deal. Well deserved. Moving along into the show, we got that tag team title matchup that was on the main card between the Bludgeon brothers that lost the matchup against the New Day. It was actually a really good matchup, and it's not to credit the Bludgeon brothers at all. The New Day carried that match with their better instincts, and they really put in the work. I don't care what you guys say. The Bludgeon brothers was not a key part in this matchup, but they were there. The New Day did all the work. They made it exciting. They made it close. They made it everything. It was so much more. Somebody tweeted me and said, do you not want to see the Bludgeon brothers versus the New Day in the Hell in a Cell match? I want to see it. I want to see the rematch in the Hell in a Cell match at Tag Team Championships. I want to see that. Bludgeon Brothers, New Day, rematch, Hell in a Cell, Tag Team titles, Hell in a Cell. I love it. I love it. That's going to be genuine. In addition to that, what else was on the card? We had Shinsuke Nakamura defending his United States Championship against Jeff Hardy. He won clean. The move that Velveteen Dream kind of won against E3C at NXT TakeOver on Saturday called this man up, Vince McMahon. Jeff Hardy seemed to bomb, fail. Nakamura executed on it and retained the championship. Randy Orton is tired of defeating Jeff Hardy and beating him up. Jeff Hardy was saved on this night at SummerSlam on the biggest stage of them all. Braun Strowman destroyed Kevin Owens to retain his Mr. Money in the Bank, and that's why he still had it during the main event. Bálor came out as the Demon for Baron Corbin, which I don't know why, but that was another squash match. I didn't even know that was going to be on the main card. I thought it was a pre-show match. What a freaking joke. What a freaking joke. Let me see if I'm missing anything else before I wrap up this video. We have Joe, who defeated AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. The match has gotten so personal. The rivalry has gotten so personal. Oh my God. AJ Styles lost his complete, utterly fucking cool during this matchup, and well deserved with his daughter and his wife being at ringside. Joe pushed them buttons. Joe even said something smart to Renee early in the night. Joe is like that guy right now. I can't wait to see the rematch between those two, and I'm honestly not upset about this finish because it just keeps building to something greater between Joe and AJ Styles. I'm trying to see if I forgot anything before I wrap up this video, but I really genuinely feel like I've talked about everything. We kicked off the match with Seth Rollins defeating Dean Ambrose. No, he didn't. Seth Rollins defeated Dolph Ziggler for the Intercontinental Championship. From there, we had like Kevin Owens lose to Braun Strowman. Then we had Carmella lose her title to Charlotte with Becky turn. Jeez, what else we had? We had the Bludgeon brothers losing to the New Day, but they retained the championships. We had The Miz defeat Daniel Bryan. Baron Corbin lose to Finn Bálor. Samoa Joe defeat AJ Styles, but AJ retained the title. We had Ronda Rousey win the Women's Championship. Nakamura retained the United States Championship against Jeff Hardy. And Brock Lesnar used the Universal Championship against Roman Reigns. Hope you guys enjoyed the show just as much as I did. I genuinely enjoyed the show. I can't wait to the fallout. I'm gonna be doing a video every day, you guys. I want you guys to know who Jeffrey Show Live is. So, if you guys are feeling me, if you guys enjoyed this video, pass the word around, share this video, like and subscribe, and I'll include all the details in the description box. Most importantly, you guys, this page wouldn't be successful if you guys didn't engage with me. So tell me what you guys thought about SummerSlam and some of the match productions. As I told you guys, I really enjoyed the show. I don't care anything about the pre-show matches. But I'm going to check you guys later for another exciting edition of Jeffrey Show Live.